Hi everyone, this is Gloria with stampwithgloria.com. I'm going to show you how to use one of our Sneek Peak products, which is the Gilded Leafing product, but I'm also going to show you how to use it with some products that are discontinuing and will no longer be available as of January 4th. So if you haven't gotten these products yet, you might like to get them so that you can do this technique on them next year. But they're pretty cool, pretty easy cards to do, and it does add a lot of elegance to it. So the two sets that I'm going to feature are Sweetest Time and In the Pines. Like I said, they'll be gone on January 4th, but I want to show you how we're going to use them with some cardstock that we have in the holiday catalog. This is done up cardstock, so it's got this really neat embossed corners, and it's already scored, so it's folded. And then for a festive air, it's got the gold envelope with it, and these are literally called gold cards and envelopes in the holiday catalog, and I know that there's plenty available yet. I stocked up on them because they're quick, easy ways for me to make cards, and it doesn't have to be. I thought that these are very elegant for like anniversary cards too, so it would be an easy way to make an anniversary card or even a New Year's Day card. You could cut 2020 out of gold and just put it on there and call it good. It would be a beautiful card, but that's not what I'm featuring here tonight. What I'm featuring are these two sets. We're going to start with the Sweetest Time set, and I'm going to make a card using the new Gilded Leafing product that we have in the catalog that comes out on January 5th. Okay, so that's the mini catalog that comes out on January 5th. I'm combining the two products because I want you to see how beautiful the Gilded Leafing is for the holidays. Of course, we have Valentine's Day coming up. You can use it then, Mother's Day, a lot of different holidays coming up that you absolutely can use it for, but I just love that gold elegance for Christmas. It kind of gives it an old world look. So what we're going to do is we're going to just start out with a piece of paper, and I have already stamped it with Versamark, and I stamped it on a piece of soft suede. I should know my colors by now, right? I stamped it onto a piece of soft suede, and then in the new catalog you're going to see a product called Heat and Stick. We've had Heat and Stick before, we've used it before, but this Gilded Leafing works with sticky products, so you have to have something for it to stick to, and so I've already heated it up. Now when you heat this up, I did it on dark cardstock until I'm going to show you right now. So first I stamped it with the Versamark, and I want to make sure that I get all of it. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes it gets a little bit, oops, I should leave that there for a second and grab a brush. In this case, I want to make sure there's as much heat and stick powder as I can get onto the images, all right? Because the stickier it is, the better the gold will stick to the image. Does that make sense? Well, it should in just a minute. So I'm just taking a regular paintbrush and just flicking off powder in different areas so that the gold leafing doesn't stick to it. Okay, all right, I'm gonna just give it a little tap. Boop. There we go. See, now you can see that it's all off, and it's just that image there. All right, so now you're gonna use your heat source, and this heat and stick powder is just a little bit tricky. You only want to heat it until everything pops. Okay, so you're going to see what I mean in just a second. Once it pops, you're done heating, because it won't be sticky. If you heat it longer, it won't be sticky anymore. Okay, so see, just until it pops. There you go. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. Just until it pops. tips. Don't do any more than that. Otherwise, this stuff is not going to stick to it. Now, this isn't an exact science either. So you're going to put the gilded leaf on top of it. It's going to stick to it, but then you got to kind of brush it off a little bit. And it's not, it'll stick to other, well, you'll see in a second. Let's just show you. So we're going to just stick it to the image, different places. There you go. You just take and you put the gold leafing anywhere. Now remember, this is one of 2 ways that you can use the gold leafing. This stuff is so fly away. See, I shouldn't have laughed because there it is all over my computer area. I don't know. It's like I'll call up my son and say, oh yeah, my computer doesn't work. And it's because I laughed and gold leafing got inside of the computer monitor. And yeah, now you got to fix that. And yeah, he probably would be thrilled. But anyway, I'm going a little bit crazy just, you know, just to get it on so that you guys can see. You can be more careful with it if you want. But I just kind of rub it around, okay? Get it to stick to the areas I need it to stick to. Oops, we got a flame up there we need it to stick to. There we go. All right, just a little rubby. All right. Then you're gonna take a brush with a nice bristle on it. This is a brush that Stampin' Up! Sold forever ago. I mean, a long time ago. I couldn't even, it was so long ago. So you're gonna brush off parts of, there you go. And then there's gonna be parts that it sticks to. I actually probably heated it up a little bit more than I should have. That's okay though. So we've got this nice gold look going on here. All right. And I don't mind it looking like that. It's kind of vintagey to me, like, you know, like Mercury where there's spaces in it. So I actually like that look. Not everybody will, because there'll be those that are OCD and want it covered perfectly, but that's okay. I'm okay with this. Then I took the dies and I cut out some pretty little accessories that we're just going to put on with green glue. I call it green glue. I don't know. I guess I could look and see. Multi-purpose glue is what it is. I call it green glue. Everybody knows what I'm talking about when I get this glue. It's called green glue. So if you want to hide, you know, some of the sections that didn't quite get embossed, you can. I'm going to tuck some leaves in there, tuck that leaf in there, and then we'll tuck the other leaf on the other side. There you go. There you go. And then you can put any kind of sentiment that you want on it, across it, around it, wherever you want. But the cool thing is it lines up perfectly with the border on here. So it's going to go right on here, just like that. See the little tips of the border? Perfect. So let me get some green glue on there and we'll put it on. There we go. Perfect. There we go. And that's our card. Now I love this card. Oh, let me get it a little bit closer so you can see. I just love this card because it just looks so old-fashioned. I'm getting old, so old-fashioned things are good. So, but the shimmer on it is unbelievable. Little glimmer paper. Now, this is the red glimmer paper and it really pops. I mean, it just makes, and then it's the gold foil paper that's in our catalog, right? Okay, I love it. Love, love, love it. So that's one version of it. Here's another version. But see how these can be just such beautiful cards? that gold sparkle. Love it. Okay, so now let me show you another way to add gilded leafing to a card. What we're going to do is we have this card here, and we've cut it out with the dies from the In the Pine set, and the In the Pine dies, they look like this. Okay, actually they're called Pine Woods dies is what they're called. Okay, they go with this set here. This is discontinuing too. This is a popular set for background scenes and everything. It goes very well with the moose punch that's retiring. Everybody knows about the moose punch. Okay, so now we're going to use our adhesive paper. This is what it looks like this year. We've had adhesive paper different years and Stampin' Up! Different sizes. This is the size that it is this year. You get 12 of them in a package. I use quite a bit of it. It just makes cards go faster. It's a cleaner cut. I don't have to use any other adhesive, but I want to put a gold tree on here. Now, I cut out another tree out of the adhesive. Okay, and we're going to make that gold. See there? And we're going to make it gold, but we're going to make it gold before we put it on here. This is just a way I like to do it. It's not the only way to do it, but once you cut out another tree, so you've got the adhesive on this side, right? So what you're going to do is pull that off. Okay, so we're going to pull that off. You can like just cut the sticker out if you want out of the adhesive, and then stick it on the card, and then pull off the other side, and then put the gilded on that way. But the gilded's going to cover this entire color anyway, and I like the sturdiness of having it backed by cardstock. So it's totally up to you, whatever you decide. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull that gold, all that gilded leafing all over it, and this is going to give you a different look. It's going to be real solid looking, and almost like hammered metal. We have that one 3D folder called Hammered Metal. It kind of looks like that. It's just so pretty. So we're going to finish up with that. Okay, a couple more things. My puppies are being good. My husband's not home yet, so I thought, oh, I can sneak in another video quick. And but normally it's like, you know, when the kids were little, and every time you got on the phone, they started like asking you questions or asking you for juice, or, you know, whatever it was that they needed. Okay, can we see this here? All right, so I took like all these little bits and pieces of gilding that was in the tray that, you know, people think, oh, I can't use that because it's not the big sheets. You can use it. It's fine. You just need a sticky surface. And then I'm going to use that stiff brush again. We're going to just brush all that gold off. See how that's working? I know, right? Isn't that pretty? And then we've got that really pretty hammered kind of gold look. All right, so we can take this off here. There we go. Take that out. And then we'll come back to our cardstock that's all ready to go. I'm just going to use the green glue again. I use this glue all of the time. I just like how it sticks and everything. I use the running tape too when I'm doing lots of cards, but just for the little cards, I like just how it sticks. And then let's see, we could put it, I think I'm going to put it in the middle here. We have a couple of trees on the side. See how festive that is? How pretty is that? And then you can put a saying here. So I did this in Granny Apple Green, and then here's Mossy Meadow too. Looks a little bit dark tonight. I should have changed the lighting again. I was so excited earlier. I changed all the lighting so that it was a lot truer to color. But now I'm learning that if I work later in the day when I don't have all the light from the windows, I have to change my lighting again so that you can see. There's a little more light, overhead light, but this is Mossy Meadow, not black. I know it looks kind of black. And then this is Granny Apple Green. See how pretty those cards are? So it's another way to use the Gilded Leafing that you are going to be able to buy January 5th out of the new catalog that's coming up. But again, I wanted to highlight these two sets, the Sweetest Time and In the Pines, as two discontinuing sets that you might want to purchase and put into your stash for next year. They make beautiful cards. I just love how old-fashioned these cards look. Just love that gilded. I'm so glad that they brought it. I used it in watercoloring. I use it in watercoloring, and I've gilded things for years, but we've never had this product in the catalog before, so I'm super happy, super happy to be using it. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed this quick card making presentation. Please go to my blog spot at stampwithgloria.com to see more like this. Subscribe and like me on YouTube, my blog spot, and Instagram. And I hope that you're having a fantastic day. This is Friday, the Friday before Christmas, and you got a little more time to do some fun stuff, or you can even do this over Christmas for next year, whatever you feel like doing. But I hope COVID's not getting you down, that you're going to be able to see some of your family this year, and you have a great day. I'll talk to you later.